All right, we're here. It's Super Bowl Sunday. More importantly, it's arm day. So, a few different things. My brother did come check out my shoulder last night. By the way, we're gonna have a double upload today, if you guys haven't noticed, because I forgot to get that video posted yesterday. My brother was over for a while yesterday, or last night rather, taking a look at my traps, and well, what he did, I'll tell you what he did. He released my trap. Apparently on my left side, it was really tight. That's why we were getting some of that unevenness. And I was seeing some, or at least he was, some tightness and what he was saying, my pec minor. So basically something I'm gonna start doing is foam rolling my chest out a little bit more. And really, he was kind of showing me just different things that have to do with like where my serratus was, showed me how to do a serratus release. I'll show y'all the day when we're doing a pose out. You guys can actually see, you can actually see my serratus. I thought it was my lats. You guys have probably seen me talk about it. I'm always like, what's that thing right in there? That's my serratus. It overlaps that, and that's what my brother was saying too. He said it gets so complicated whenever it comes down to these muscles, because they're layered on, when we talk about them, we don't realize that they're layered on top of each other. And so it gets really confusing about when we're talking about where's what and stuff like that. Like all in this section's like a whole complex he was telling me about that pretty much makes up the armpit. You know, your bicep tendon, your chest, your, you know, all of that, the serratus, like all of that stuff, intercostals, you know, it's complex. And so just trying to get that evenness out. What he found was that, like, mainly what he did was he focused a lot on my trap up here. It was just pinched in. And I think it's just from the way I sleep. Pinching in. So I just got to start paying attention to that kind of stuff and trying to release it as best I can. You know, I got that massage gun, which I can use, but really I need to get a tennis ball for the house that my dogs won't chew the shit out of. Maybe a softball might be better. Actually, I think that would be the case. We might try that, a softball, or get some baseballs for the house that hopefully the dogs don't chew up, but you know, they're dogs, they're pitties. So, pitties tend to like to let out that anxious energy by chewing shit up, from what I've discovered from owning two of them. But anyways, today is arm day. So officially the calories are set at 4,000 to 4,500. We're gonna stick here for about 4 to 6 weeks and just see what happens, you know? Another thing we're having to like kind of really focus on is the intensity on our workouts and reducing the time that we're spending on workouts. So really, guys, there's no reason to be in the gym for 3 hours other than, like, you know, me doing my cardio all in one bunch. That's why I do that. But that's where I'm trying to not get caught up with the recording so much. Well, I say that, it's not even that. It's just that, like, I don't know, I find myself zoning out maybe. And really, sometimes I'm giving myself some adequate breaks, but then I'll be trying some different stuff out. And I need to really focus on just like intensity, you know, trying to really go crazy on these things, because I want to make sure I'm developing that muscle growth, you know, demanding muscle growth, and trying to exacerbate as much as possible. Now, we are taking that new boron supplement. So it has boron for the main test booster, which, guys, from what I can tell, that's a pretty big one that a lot of people aren't probably getting enough of, is boron. The more I'm looking into a lot of these like test boosters, I used to be one of those guys just because it was how I was raised. The research wasn't out on a lot of this stuff as much. Even now, boron still needs a lot more research. But from what I can tell from looking at the research, like, it's just a natural thing that we really do need. And we get it through, for example, fruits and vegetables. But guys, when you're cutting or doing stuff like that, it's harder to get it through. It's harder to get these important minerals and molecules that your body needs. For example, for like testosterone levels. And the research behind that was pretty evident that it increases testosterone, or at least freestanding, free-floating, whatever the fuck you want to call it, testosterone in your plasma. So I do plan on not just taking that, I might double up on it, because it's only 5 milligrams worth of boron that I'm getting from that. And I can have up to, I mean, you can have up to, from what I was looking at, I think it's like it recommended not going over 20 milligrams a day. I'm only taking 5, so I wouldn't be too far against that. We're just going to see how it reacts. But now I was looking at some different just stuff on the internet, because again, the research on this, I wouldn't go this route unless the research wasn't as limited. Like I'm saying, I'm talking like there's 2 or 3 like decent studies to look at for this stuff. So I was just seeing how people reacted to it. And so Reddit, for example, just seeing like what people's experience is with taking boron itself. And there's a lot of people in the natural bodybuilding community that are like, this is like the only thing that actually works. And I read a few of those that actually said that. And then again, I saw a lot of people saying like, yeah, no, it's good, but like I also do this and this is health. And there are people who are like testing. What's cool about this is these people, obviously I'm just taking their word for it, but there were so many people saying the same thing, that they get their testosterone checked and tested out, and they have seen actual like increases. On average, I was seeing like 100, I don't know how they measure out testosterone. I'm not super well versed in that field, but went up 100, whatever the units were. Like I saw someone saying it went up from 300 to 400, 500 to 600, 700 to 800, depending on where you're already at, which that's something I need to be doing sometime soon too, is I need to go ahead and do a testosterone test, because you can get one at Walgreens for, it's honestly at 50, 60 bucks, maybe even more expensive than that. But it's something I need to know for what I'm doing. So it is what it is. Another supplement I'm wanting to look into, I told you guys this the other day, is DIMs, I don't know. If I can get some free, extra cash here soon, which I'm about to sell some stuff on Facebook Marketplace just to kind of get some stuff out of the way, because I don't need it. I'm not using it anymore. It's an easy 200 bucks I could use for supplementation for this kind of stuff. Because supplements can, if you're doing what I'm doing, the supplements can get crazy. For the most part, the major stuff I recommend people take is very cheap, but DIMS, there's another one. There's a few different things as far as natural supplements I'm looking into, because I want to stay as natural as I can for this specific bodybuilding event, just because I want to see what happens. And then after that, we'll see what we're thinking, but we're here. I'm here, I'm talking. I do feel mentally well today. I think I was just getting frustrated yesterday. I was telling you guys at the end, mainly just because of the, I feel like I'm getting so fat, and that's why we dropped down the calories. I'm glad we did that. It wasn't looking that way, and I don't know if that's just like this week it's looking like that, because a week ago it was looking awesome, and I just felt like this week it really feels like it's turned a lot into fat rather than muscle. You know what I mean? So again, I'm probably just in my head about that, but I also know the numbers as far as the calculations go. 4,500 calories should be more than enough to bulk on for the time being, until I get above a certain amount of weight, which shouldn't be till like I'm 235. So we'll recalculate around that weight. But right now, like I said yesterday, I weighed out at 229. So with everything on me. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Today I'm feeling pretty good. Super Bowl Sunday, not really doing much for the Super Bowl myself. I'm just working out, doing some stuff for work. I might throw it on, but I don't care. It may be different. I need to do fantasy football again next year. That actually does give you a reason to give a shit about that stuff. But the only sport I really pay attention to really is MMA. And even then, I'm not like super honed in on it. I'm focused on this shit. But anyways, we got arms. I'm gonna be hitting for sure. Cable overhead tricep extensions, for sure. Shoulder presses of some form of variation. I think dumbbell shoulder presses, seated is the way we're going today. And then I think dips, man. So a lot of triceps and pushing type stuff. So I'm gonna have to figure something out to go with the biceps. But I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with dips. So I'm gonna get inside and get like everything really opened up and ready to go, because we're gonna be doing like weighted dips with chains, I think, today. And then we'll just see how it rocks. But let me get inside and get that shit going. All right, so we should be pretty pumped. We're doing shoulder presses, by the way. I did change up things just a wee bit here. I might actually move y'all back roughly right here. Let's try that out. Make sure I'm fully in frame here, that should do for now. But I was doing the weighted dips. The problem with the weighted dips is that thing cannot handle a lot of weight.
the whatever dip machine I was using. I'm just gonna have to do like a dip machine or something, because I got 2 plates on there, and then I could pop it up. I recorded it. That started tilting on me. It scared the shit out of me. I thought I was gonna fall on my face. So we just wrapped those. I think we got like really only like 3 sets in. So I'll probably hit some kind of dip machine here in a little bit, but we're gonna hit these shoulders real quick. After these, the idea mainly is just like to finish up the shit. We gotta do traps today too. Damn it! I didn't think about that. We'll get there. It shouldn't be a problem, but get the triceps torn the fuck up, and then after that we can kind of start playing around with like pull. So the idea, shoulders and triceps first, and then we'll start playing around with the pull. And because again, I want to just fill out my arm. That's like the main thing I'm worried about. Which the strength is there, because these are fucking 70s. To not think we're gonna be using these bad boys today for, fuck it, going for 10. I think my brother did some good work on my straps, dude. I think that's why I'm able to do that. Doesn't feel as pinched off. And then we're supersetting these with just some rear delt flies. And whew, I got some in the other day too, but I like hitting them in just to make sure everything's pulled back, you know what I mean? Especially with me doing bag work. But anyways, I think I can probably do the 80s for a set of 10. So we'll pull those out. And if we get a set of 10 with the 80s, I might do another set just for shits and giggles. All right, there ain't no way around this. This is gonna be heavy as fuck. Like, there's no way around it. I wanna make sure, I went ahead and grabbed the 85s just because I don't wanna do the 80s and be like, oh dude, I could have done more than that. Like, no. If this has to be our last set with these, that's fine. But I think a lot of people do is they'll try and save themselves for a set. And if it's your first if this is like, I always say this, if it's your first or second exercise, for me it's the second because the first one just didn't work out. But typically your first, you need to go as heavy as you fucking can because you're not gonna have that energy for literally the rest of the workout. Creatine's gonna be spent up in your body. But that being said, it doesn't mean we're not gonna try and go heavy on the other sets. It just means that we're going to try our best to get higher volume done, you know? If I get just 5 of these, I'm happy, but I'm gonna shoot for 8 to 10 because I honestly have no idea. I think a lot of it has to do with my brother working on my trap. It just feels like it's so much more open. I need that. I would pay him money to do that every time, dude. I'm telling y'all. All right. Come on. Good grip on him. Oh, that's light, dude. This is light. This is lightweight. Light work, buddy. Woo! 9. One more. Woo! 10. Yes. God, I can feel him fighting to stabilize. Well, hey, listen. That was 10, so we're gonna get another set in with the 90s. Maybe no superset though. Just with this one. All right. Big fucking break. Big fucking break. We might even do like a good 3-minute break. Might even turn y'all off for a second. And I think we might try 95s. Again, listen, I was about to do 80 and I just did 85 for 10. don't fuck around. You know, the worst thing's gonna happen, I drop it. The worst. So good, like 3 to 5 minute break here. All right, fellas. Let's see what we can get done here. We just gotta remember, my imaginary rival's watching. I can't let them down. Let's go. At least 5. At least 5. Come on. Oh, shit, you gotta be kidding me. No way. Not happening. Not happening. Got a little bit too ambitious. It is what it is. At least we tried. I wasn't gonna just not do that. So somewhere between 85 and 100. That's not a lot of wiggle room, is it? Oh, fuck, should I just go ahead and grab the 85s again? Yeah. We're here, man. I ain't just gonna not get reps in. Ugh. I'll be even more good boy here. I'll grab the 80s. Half the battle was getting that shit up there to begin with, dude. Whew. Especially on the left side. It's not happening. I'm gassed. See, that's why I did that, though. I knew it was coming. So I already spent 3 sets on those fucking dips. That's good. That's what I mean by bringing that intensity up, though. I like it. Next, either I'm going to go ahead and knock out these, the dip machine, because I do want to get that. Or I'm going to go ahead and get some overhead tricep extensions going. Either or. All right. We got tricep dip machine out of the way. Now we're doing these. I feel like the triceps have been hit pretty damn good. So after these, we'll probably get the, I might go ahead and do it like a trap exercise, some kind of row variation to kind of get the biceps kind of activated, or at least the pull muscles, you know what I mean? And then probably won't record that, but I think we're going to do some preacher curls of some type today. And then off camera, I'll probably do some concentration curls. I haven't done those in a minute. We really need to do them on camera, but I just want to do one unilateral movement today, which is going to be overhead tricep extensions. For the day. And I can really feel like how I'm supposed to stabilize with my trap on this one, actually. And 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. But I'm having some trouble, actually, with this right side, believe it or not. 8. Come on. 11. Come on. See, that's what I mean. 12. 13. 13. That's crazy. Oh, man. That's crazy. It's not been like that before. I thought it was always my right side was stronger, but I don't know. We're going to keep the weight the same. I think I'm just going to start with this side next time. Also, probably need to go ahead and hit some forearms at some point, which, you know, I just typically get some quick wrist curls in. It's not, forearms aren't something I just spend a ton of time on, or really trying to vary up too much. I'm not really just too concerned with it, other than like releasing some of the muscle knots I'm having there. But it is what it is. All I'm thinking about right now, honestly, is food. I'm hungry. I'm a hungry boy. All right, start with this side, actually. 11. Oh, it's always at 11. 12. 13. Come Come on, 14. One more. Oh, I want to get that high volume in, man. Got to make sure these babies are getting fucked up. Which, again, I've never used that much weight with the dumbbell shoulder press, so I know we already did it with that, but I just want to make sure that progressive overload's getting hit. Not a problem with this side. Anyways, triceps are hit. More than hit. I'm gonna probably get some dumbbell rows in real quick. Just like 3 or 4 sets, hit those traps. Wide, relatively wide. And then probably go ahead and get the preacher curl kind of going. There's a few different kinds we can try out, so we'll play around with something. I'm feeling uneven with this, but I would be lying if I said that this isn't giving me an amazing freaking pump in my biceps, specifically my left side though. Again, it's the smaller arm, so I can't really complain. I wonder if, like, when my brother was messing with that trap, if maybe that trap being tight was maybe pinching off a nerve or something. Because I feel like this bad boy's really working today. I need to pay him to do that, man. I would. Maybe you give me a brother discount or something. All right, we'll get like, I'm not gonna drop set these or anything. I'm really just wanting to take my time with the negative on this. I think the main thing I'm liking about this is I can get a really good stretch on that bicep. And when I do these concentration curls, honestly, I kind of want to do some hammer curls with the rope. I might actually get those in instead, because I'm feeling that. And then next time we'll record some concentration curls. It's just been too long. I feel like it's been like a month and a half. But, I don't know. Let me get these in. Okay. I was thinking that I could use some more weight, and then I got to 8. I was like, fuck no. That shit hurt. We're good on those. Or at least I'm good on that weight. We're going to do one more. But jeez, man. I did feel like I was getting a little bit more on that right side this time, but I really think I'm just going to really concentrate on this time. And again, this is the weak side, so who knows? We'll really look at it during the pose out and everything. Okay. We're gonna get one more set of these in, and then I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the workout. I think I'm gonna do some extra. What's up, big dog? I think I'm gonna do some extra stuff. Okay, because I still gotta get hit forearms. I still gotta hit abs. I almost completely forgot about that. Man, what was I? I was gonna do some farmer carries, I think, for some core. Obviously, the hanging leg raises. I want to do a little bit more for my arms, I think, man. Maybe we'll do some machine stuff. That's the thing, like, I'll record what I'll record, and then I like to play around with some stuff, especially after the main bulk of the lift. Like, I don't know. See, what's getting me now is that I'm going to lose the pump. That's my problem. We'll see what happens. I guess it don't fucking matter. Getting too caught up into the details. For sure. Gonna go ahead and hit some of those cable hammer curls. I think that's just definitely need to be on the agenda. Focus on this right side. Oh God, that's still. I think it's the supination. Maybe it's the supination on this side is just good, and this side's maybe a little bit weaker, and it's able to fire off more. I don't know, but good Lord, I'm feeling a squeeze there. We're going to have to use this more. I like this thing too. But anyways, let me finish up these arms, get some core in, and then we'll do a pose out before my 30 minutes of fucking cardio. God bless. I don't want to do that shit. All right. Do a real quick one just because I've been in here for a long time. I'm ready to go. Triceps not looking bad. feel relatively empty today. Let's see what this side's looking like compared, you know? Well, let me take this fucking shirt off because you can't see shit. There's no great way of taking that off when you're sweaty, man. Yeah, do my shoulders look even now? A lot better, right? He definitely, what he did, so this is what my brother, he took his fingers, I'm telling you, I had to lay down, and I mean, he was there for like a good 10, 15 minutes, just fucking in this particular spot, just digging in there. And he messed with my piriformis a little bit, so, I don't know, I'm gonna be using him a lot. Get my feet right. We're gonna do a back pose too, just so we can see what it looks like on my back with the traps. You got a stretch mark going right there? I don't know what that is. It's weird. Freaking weird. Ugh. Not bad. I'm just... Every time I freaking pose, dude, I'm just pooped. Freaking pooped, man. And you can tell there's definitely some shit in my stomach still, but... I don't know, I think a big part of what I need to be doing too is freaking tanning. I'm just so fucking pale. Gotta get in angle with y'all. Because the thing is, y'all are always at an angle. It's hard to... Oh, man. Get in line. God, man. I still got a lot of tightness back there. Oh, it is what it is, but it is something we are going to have to put a lot of freaking work into. And then, obviously, this freaking love handle. This is why we dropped the calories. It's exactly why. Yeah, let's get a full back pose for you guys. Let's get it up there. Oh my God. Well, can y'all tell? God, I'm just so spent. It's like the past, like, fucking week. I just get to this part and I'm just like, I have nothing in me. I mean, I have something in me. Mainly pee-pee. Alright. That was like the best looking pose we did, so I'm gonna stop on a high note. But I'm gonna do, I still got 25, 30 minutes of cardio. I'm gonna do probably, I've done bag work the past like 2 days. I'm probably gonna do some shadow boxing for 10 minutes. And then we'll probably do like 15 minutes of some simple cardio. Probably do some, we're gonna do some stretching. Maybe a little bit of foam rolling too, honestly. It's just the kind of, I need to start doing that a little bit more. But anyways, I'll get that done and then I'll see you guys in the car. All right, workout done. That was a better workout today. I didn't feel as rushed today. Yesterday we had that call that didn't even show, by the way. Fucking asshole. But anyways. I'm hungry as hell, man. I'm disgustingly hungry. Yeah, solid freaking workout today, man. I do think, I do think that dropping the calories down is gonna be a move, man. Damn, dude, that fucking cut me up. Digestion wise, body fat percentage wise,
I think all around, it's gonna be the move. Dude, I'm fucking exhausted. I feel like I have to take really, really deep breaths for you guys. I don't know why. It's just like that's why I kept getting frustrating towards the end of the workouts, like past few days. Whenever I'm doing my pose out, I am just so fucking spent that I don't know what to say. You know, like, I don't even feel like I have the energy to flex. That's why that morning cardio is so freaking important now. Because I do, like, obviously, during the weekend, I haven't been doing, like, my morning cardio, which I'm really thinking about just doing evening cardio on the weekends, make it a little bit easier, which I could definitely do. But big thing there is I need to make sure that I'm getting that posing in when I still have that energy first thing in the morning. Sorry, y'all are getting flopped around a little bit. I wonder what I cut myself on. Look at that. I don't know if y'all can see that. It hurts. But yeah, we were in the gym for a solid, we probably got in there around 2, it's 2:40, so a solid 2.5 hours. And I feel like we took that time, we used the time wisely, you know what I mean? And it was, you know, it was including all that cardio. We did get a solid 20 to 30 minutes of cardio in at the end, so I am just spent boyga. As far as what I'm gonna have when I get home, chicken and rice, baby. What the fuck did you expect? You know, like, it's my main go-to, man. Yeah, about 150 grams of rice, 1 can of chicken, about 72 grams of chicken. What else? Protein shake. And what else do we need, man? I mean, I think that's about it. I've already eaten a good amount of calories for the day, so spent all those carbs we just ate earlier on those. I'll tell you what, those shoulder presses were phenomenal. I'm actually really happy about that. I'm just pooped, man. Just fucking pooped. I feel like I need to probably pose out earlier for you guys. I feel like I need to do that like right when we get done recording, not wait till the end. Because, you know, obviously I do some stuff in between, and I think I'm kind of crossing that border between, well, basically all my glycogen's gone. You know, all my carb sources for my body are just gone by that point, and there's nothing to flex. That's why I've been getting so fucking frustrated towards the end there. So, I don't know. I think that's what I keep forgetting to do that. I think I've talked to you guys a few times about that. We just gotta start implementing it. But anyways, I'm gonna get home, get me some food, sleep, get a good amount of sleep in. And then tomorrow, I believe it's leg day. So, agenda for leg day. God, y'all are just flopping around all over the place. Good, now you're set. Jesus, can you stand still? Anyways, the agenda for leg day, I don't fucking know, okay? I don't fucking know. I'm thinking maybe squats, because we haven't done squats just like focused in a minute. And I would like to go ahead and get those in. I don't know, man. You know what? I'm gonna do some looking up. We're gonna do an old school bodybuilding leg day. You know, maybe I'll look up Arnold's old leg day workout. We'll do that tomorrow. That would be fun. Just kind of change things up a little bit. I'll tell you what, either that, we'll look up one of the classic bodybuilders. So we can either look up, stop fucking moving around. I told y'all, chill the fuck out. Why aren't y'all listening to my commands? Anyways, either Arnold Schwarzenegger workout, leg day, tomorrow. Ronnie Coleman would be fucking disgusting. Ronnie Coleman leg day workout. Or, oh no, the king of all king leg day workouts. We'll do fucking, I can't remember their names right now. You know who. Write it in chat so that way you can remind everybody. But that's the leg day we're gonna be doing tomorrow. So I'll see you guys there. Peace out. Have a wonderful motherfucking Super Bowl Sunday.